Well, it's been a busy week for Tim Duncan. First, the Spurs announced he's staying with the team to help the Silver and Black defend its NBA title.
And tonight he's making an appearance on the David Letterman show. That's what all big guys do, right, Joe Ryan-Nickel?
Of course, right? I've never been there, but that's what other big guys do, right? Hey, it is a big night for Timmy Duncan, hobnobbing with David Letterman tonight. Now, Duncan arrived at the Ed Sullivan Theater this afternoon for the taping of the show. He had his kids with him to enjoy the moment. That's very nice. Not sure if they'll be on the show or not, but they're certainly there to watch. Now, this is just the latest in a string of Spurs interviews. Tony Parker, you might recall, he was on Jimmy Kimmel last week, and tomorrow, Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard will visit with Michael and Kelly. The Spurs are getting plenty of attention after this final series, and rightly so, right? Winning the way they did, it was team play. Folks really seem to be liking the whole team play thing and bringing back not the superstar aspect, but the team aspect.
It works, right?
It's working, and it's getting a lot of attention, and that's a good thing. So
all right.
More on Timmy and David Letterman coming up in sports.
All right.
Thank
you, Joe. Well, Tim Duncan's late-night interview with David Letterman will air right after Eyewitness News at 10 tonight, right here on KENS 5, the official TV station of the Spurs.
Now, and I'm not telling you how to run your life because you've done a pretty good job, but you win the championship. You've done it 5 times. I don't know how old you are, but you're, well, you and I are about the same age.
Basically.
Did you think about, well, maybe I'll announce my retirement after when we win the 5th?
I did. I thought about calling it a year and calling it a career, right. And but I felt I could at least do one more year. I felt I was still effective. I felt I could still play and help the team.
There you go. Do you still stay in touch with David Robinson?
I do. I see David a lot. Yeah. David always comes to the games, and
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, and let's just say now one day you decide to stop playing. What do you see yourself as doing? What? You're a father, of course. That's a huge job. But what would you like to do after the playing is finished?
You know what? I honestly have no idea. Pop keeps talking to me about coaching or being around basketball, and I'm not sold on that yet.
Yeah.
I love cars, and I have a car shop, and I mess with that a little bit.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, here's what if I were a player. I mean, how many games do you play a year? There's preseason, then there's the 82-game season, and then there's the playoff schedule. I mean, you're virtually no time off. And then throw in the Olympics every 4 years.
Yeah.
And they're talking about now winter basketball, so that will be every 2 years in the Olympics. It would be the travel that I think would be the toughest part of the game.
Yeah, well, we're taken care of, so we travel pretty well. But the schedule's a grind. It is a grind, and but it's something you get used to.
This is great. You know what this guy did here? He just said, and I specify what I think is the most difficult part of it, and he adheres to the theory: no whining on the yacht. Right there.